So all the steps of this story, so still waiting till something official. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today guys, we touch on the case of Dani Olmo, but also many things to say on Manchester United, Manchester City and more. So let's jump into it together. While I'm recording this video, the Dani Olmo case is still there. The Dani Olmo case is still one of the biggest stories around Europe. In the last 12 hours, I had the opportunity to have an exclusive interview for Give Me Sport with the agent of the player, Andy Bara, speaking once again in public and sending a very clear message. What Andy Bara, the agent of Dani Olmo, is saying is we are not doing anything for money. It's about the project, it's about the idea, and we want to stay at Barcelona. We will stay at Barcelona. I was asking him, are there other options like Man United, Man City, Liverpool, many clubs being linked with Dani Olmo? The answer was Barcelona is the first and last option. For me as an agent, for Dani Olmo as a player, for the family of the player, we all want the same thing. Only Barcelona. One of the best projects in the world, this is what he said in the interview, and so the clear intention of Dani Olmo is to continue and stay at Barcelona, now waiting for Barcelona to proceed with this process to make it happen. So we have to wait for Barcelona official statements, we have to wait for Barcelona proceeding to register Dani Olmo, we have to wait for La Liga position, Federation position, so all the steps of this story, so still waiting till something official will be communicated, but Dani Olmo made clear his position through his agent. He wants to stay at Barcelona, he's not negotiating with any other club, and despite the clause into his contract to be a free agent immediately and going to any other club whenever he wants, Dani Olmo is not going to take that clause. Dani Olmo is going to continue at Barcelona waiting for the club to proceed with the solution. So let's see what happens next, but for sure Dani Olmo made clear once again his position with this interview by his agent. Also important to say, guys, that many things are always happening in England, and today the first news is coming from Manchester United. Harry Maguire, new contract, no, but extending the contract of Harry Maguire for one more season. So rather than negotiating a new deal with Harry Maguire with a different salary, with a different length of the contract, Man United decided to take the option into the current contract that was due to expire at the end of the current season and extend the contract of Harry Maguire for one more year. 2026. So one more season of Harry Maguire at Manchester United. Ruben Amorim confirmed that in public. Let me say that there was some interest from Italy in Harry Maguire. Some clubs from Serie A were exploring a move for Harry Maguire on a free in the summer, but Harry Maguire is staying at Manchester United, at least as of now, and the contract is going to be extended. One more season, 2026. And Ruben Amorim was mentioning about leaders when he mentioned Harry Maguire. Also, Amad Diallo is signing a new deal at Manchester United. My understanding already in December was the new deal is almost done, is almost agreed, so everything is in place. Just some final details being discussed with his agents. Amad Diallo changed agency in July. Now the agreement is almost there already since December, was an exclusive news I told you. Now it's January. Ruben Amorim confirmed we are nearly there, he said today in press conference. I can guarantee that Amad Diallo will sign a new deal at Manchester United. So again, it's about some small details, but Amad is very happy with Amorim. For Man United, he's a crucial player. Also in this case, Man United had an option similar to Harry Maguire to extend the contract for one more season. United are not going to take the option in this case, but giving Amad Diallo a completely different contract, higher salary, and so everything is agreed with the player. For Man United, it's going to be a crucial January. Some players could leave the club. I told you several times, guys, how important will be this for the financial fair play. So Man United need to sell players, offload players in order to make some space, some room for money, and so to reinvest on the market. Those players could be Christian Eriksen, but he's out of contract in the summer, so let's see if Eriksen will accept some solutions in January. Victor Lindelof, exactly the same, out of contract in the summer. Let's see if he decides to accept some option in the January window. Casemiro, keep an eye on Casemiro. My understanding is that Casemiro could leave Manchester United between the January window, so now, and the summer, based on opportunities. From Saudi, they always had an interest in Casemiro, but they were not able to reach an agreement with the player. Let's see what happens now, because Casemiro could be on his way out of Manchester United already in the January transfer window. It's a possibility, otherwise could be summer, but Casemiro is not untouchable at all for Manchester United. And then there is Antony. Keep an eye also on Antony, because his agent, in an exclusive interview a few days ago, said we wait for Man United to take a position. My understanding is that Manchester United are starting to open the doors to an exit of Antony in January. Let's see what kind of opportunities there will be, but for sure, Antony could be another player to watch in this window. On Manchester United, guys, I wanted to add something else on Marcus Rashford. Rashford, first of all, will not be in the squad to face Liverpool because he's ill, so not able to travel and to play. This is what Ruben Amorim said. But the situation between the Man United manager and in general Man United and the striker is still not resolved. So the situation of Ruben Amorim and Rashford remains not that easy in terms of performances in training and all these sort of things. So Rashford can still leave the club in January. We had many reports about Saudi, but I can tell you that Marcus Rashford, at the moment, then I can tell you what happens tomorrow, but as of today, Marcus Rashford has no interest in considering options from Saudi Pro League now. Then, let's see what happens in the next months, weeks, in the summer, I have no idea. But today, Marcus Rashford, for sure, is not considering any option from Saudi. He believes that European football is the perfect stage for him, and so Marcus Rashford is not exploring a move to Saudi, despite some interest from Saudi, because there were some clubs interested in this possibility, but at the moment Rashford is not opening the door to that sort of option. And then, guys, I wanted to say something else also on the other side of Manchester, because we always say that Manchester City will be busy in this January transfer window. Pep Guardiola wants new signings. My understanding is that it could be 2, it could be 3, based on opportunities. For sure, a defender and a midfielder. These 2 positions, Man United want to do something. Keep an eye on Kuzanov. He's a centre-back from Uzbekistan, 20 years old, playing for Lens in France, in Ligue 1, doing more than well. This is a special talent at the centre-back position. It's not only Manchester City. My understanding, exclusive news, is Man City. Pep Guardiola, Chiki Begiristain, all the people at the club have this player, Kuzanov, as one of the big names in the list for the January transfer window. Some contacts already started. Lens know that Man City are interested, but there are more clubs. There are more clubs around Europe, top clubs, also interested in the player. So let's see how City will move, but for sure I can confirm my exclusive information from 24 hours ago. Man City consider Kuzanov as a serious option for the January transfer window. Just to complete, guys, something to say on Kevin De Bruyne. Today, once again, Pep Guardiola confirms that it's about the club to decide what they want to do with Kevin De Bruyne. His contract expires in the summer. My understanding is that there is a concrete possibility for Kevin De Bruyne to leave Manchester City as a free agent and try a new chapter abroad. It's a serious possibility being discussed, and so keep an eye on Kevin De Bruyne in the next weeks and months, not for the January window, for the summer when his contract will be over. And so, guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories, mentioning Manchester United, mentioning Manchester City, mentioning Dani Olmo. Let me know your opinion, guys, here in the comments. Remember to like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Ciao.